guys, it's Dave Burkett from WorkingMouse here. Just want to give you an update on the top technology frameworks you can use to build a mobile app. So if you're considering building a mobile app, it's likely that you're not going to be bringing out a new and or disruptive service that's going to take the market by storm. Most of the low-hanging fruit's gone. It's likely, and you'll think about this, going to be linking to a web service that you're delivering in some form of context to your service, business, or like. Our recommendation is when approaching this, an app might not necessarily be the right thing for you. You may want to build web responsive first and save the complications of building an app. More on this later. So there's several different frameworks and ways that you can use to build your app. The first approach is to take a native approach. Now, native means that you're going to have to build a code base per mobile operating system that you want to deploy it on. Apple's recommendations are Xcode 11 and Swift UI. These are fantastic for building natively across Apple's ecosystem. So if you want to build something that's going to be an Apple TV app and also a game, then definitely go down this approach. Again, Android Studio have their own, which you can use to build anything from an Android device, from their mobile phones all the way through to the tablets and also their wearables. Now the trade-offs of course are that it's going to take you a long time to understand their frameworks, and also you're going to have to rebuild again on the other user interface or code base to do so. The other approach, and the more modern approach, is to take a hybrid step. So hybrid works by writing everything web first, and then wrapping that into a mobile app framework that can be deployed to the different app stores. The benefit is that you only have one code base to maintain, and you can very quickly get to market. Now, there has been some fears around hybrid in the marketplace, given that it's not officially endorsed by either Apple or Google, so they could potentially pull things out the rug from underneath people, but it's not likely to happen because there is so much traction in the hybrid marketplace these days. As you'll see, so the first one is Xamarin. Xamarin was purchased by Microsoft in 2016 and released to be open source. The benefits of this are that you have an almost native feel to Xamarin, so the end user has no idea that they're using a framework whatsoever. The downside is that it takes a bit longer to get going on. Apache Cordova was previously Adobe PhoneGap before it was open sourced as well, and it's probably the most popular framework out there for hybrid. It's very quickly to get up and running, and there's also lots of developers able to use it out there. Lastly, React Native is an up-and-coming framework that was released by Facebook a few years ago, and that gives you that feel between the web desktop and web mobile. In conclusion, there is always going to be a slight risk and trade-offs when you're developing a mobile app versus going native or hybrid. Our recommendation is look at your budget, look at your resources, but also let your customer lead you. So if the customers are requesting a mobile app, why are they requesting a mobile app? If you don't have customers and you want a mobile app, why do you want a mobile app? Our recommendation again is to go web mobile responsive first, build it out, test it, and then you can use that code on hybrid, something like Apache Cordova, to bring that to the app stores if that's the case. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed this.